Hello there, I'm Dave Allen, I'm Good and Geeky, and Nicole's just getting started with some designing in vectors, and it's a little bit different from working with bitmaps, and you can't just put lines in there and expect them to be filled. So what's actually happening here is that Nicole's put these lines in here. So we've got this line here going to there, and then it goes up here and round down to here. So that's what Nicole's got done as one line there, and it's got no colour in there at the moment, but if you put a colour into it, you'll see that it sort of tries to fill the shape between the first node and the last node, and that's not really what Nicole was looking for. What we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to make a complete shape to get the whole of this area filled in. So let's undo this, all of us, and start fresh. So what we need to do is, I think the best way to do this is to start at, say, one end here. I think that the best way to do this is just to put straight lines in to start with here, and then go all the way around this shape, and go there across to this one over here, and then get the node editing tool and put the nodes in the right places. Just going to turn off the snapping because it was starting to annoy me there. And then what you can do is you can start turning this to make the shape that you're looking for. So let's make sure we've got the node editing tool. So I'm going to put this here, change the shape of that there, put that in the corner there, move this over here, and then we're going to make that the right shape as well. And then over on the other side here, we're going to put the curve in there, put the curve in there, curve this up out there, and everything. Okay, so that's all good. Now basically we've got the shape that we're looking for there, so what we've got to do is now put a colour into it, and there's your colour, green. So let's go to this here, and we're going to change the opacity. So when you've got the opacity there, then you can start adding other things to it. So for instance, you want to sort of have your mouth sort of shape here for this bit on top here, so let's make sure everything is deselected, and then we're going to put the line in for the mouth. I'm going to start here and come over to here. We only need one line for that one, two nodes, one at either end of it, and that'll do it. And then I'm going to deselect that, and then I'm going to go in a bit closer, and we're going to start here, go over to here. Again, just need two nodes, deselect. Okay, and then we go this one here and over to here. Now we've got those, got no colour at the moment, so we can go to this here and we can put a colour onto it. So if I try to add a colour to that, it actually puts a fill on there, so I need to change that over on the colour panel there so that I'm filling the stroke and not the fill of it. So I've got no colour for the fill, and now I'm using the stroke, and it's got a black, and now I'm going to give the stroke a width and a shape with using a brush, and we get this. Okay, so that's good. And get the move tool, select this one here, the stroke tool, and give it a stroke. Let's put some ellipses in there as well. Deselect that, put this little ellipse in here. And that looks a bit odd, doesn't it, because it's got a stroke to it in the brush shape. I'm going to take away the line on the outside of it so it's got no width, and then we're going to put some colour into it. So let's go to this one here and swap that over and put a colour in there. So let's put the colour in. Then I'm going to do Command J and bring this over here, and then we'll go to this line here. So we have to go back to this line here and add a stroke and a width to it so we can actually see it. Okay, so now I think you must be getting the idea with this here, so let's deselect that. Now you could start working on the lines going around the outside shape, or the basic shape we have behind the green bit. And we could start with putting something down at the bottom here and get it so that we get a nice little sort of line to that bit there. And then we can move over onto the other side and do something similar there as well. And then we can make this some changes to this here to put it to the shape that we want, to make the width of it a little bit less maybe. And then we'll go to the node editing tool, put another node in there, and bring that node over here. Change that there so we get the shape that we're looking for. Okay, Nicole, I hope this gives you an idea of what you got to do there. And you can finish your design off there and work on the hat next. And we're all looking forward to see what you come up with. I'm Dave Allen, I'm Good and Geeky. Hope this was helpful.